Hey everyone, it's me again, Denika Eizel, and on my previous video, I have made or uploaded how are we going to utilize a sewing machine. So for today, we are going to utilize them again, but we are making this. And this. So if you want to know how I made those, then keep on watching. So basically, we're going to create a roll-up sleeve. This one and a hidden pocket. So this is a pillowcase, and yeah, you can see any pockets because it is hidden. To start off with our pattern, we might need these measurements. And starting off with the pattern paper, I'm going to line up my arm length. Then I'm going to divide my bicep into half and the bust area I'm going to divide that into 4. Then I'm going to connect my starting point into the line that I have divided my bust area, and I'm using a French curve for me to have those perfect curved lines. And once I'm done with my pattern, I'm just going to transfer them into my fabric and having a seam allowance measuring a 1 inch. Next I'm going to do is I'm going to fold them or press them because I'm going to make a roll-up sleeve. So I need to make sure that the folded part is very well pressed for me to have those lines. Now I'm going to sew them together. We're not going to sew the top part of our sleeve, as we are going to insert that on the bodice. And since I have pressed the fabric earlier, it was easy for me to just go along with the lines or the folded lines, and I'm just sewing them inside so that so that there are no visible sew or stitches. Then fold them along with the press that you have pressed earlier. Then have a little stitch. You can just hand sew the side of the fold. Now proceed to the hidden pocket, wherein I'm just using my hand as my pattern guide, and I'm just making or tracing them in a half inch for my seam allowance. Once we are done with the pattern, we are just going to cut them for us to transfer, of course, the pattern that we have made into a fabric. And of course, I'm going to pin that on my fabric to have a guide and for the pattern to not go away or slip away. I'm just marking them using a tailor's chalk. Once we're done, of course, we're going to cut what we have marked on the fabric. You need to make sure that you have cut them into 2 pieces. This is the final result. I have cut in 2 pieces. And within this part, I apologize because I have deleted this scene wherein I have here a pillowcase, and I decided to just mark or pin them on the sides of the seams of the pillowcase. Each of the side I have pinned them with the edge of the fabric. So here I am sewing them each using a straight stitch, and once you have sewed them each, you can see that we could combine them together, and I'm just using a pin for me to have a guide and to have an easy straight stitch finish. Since you already have a guide, of course we're going to sew them together. measurements on my knees, and this is the final result. It fits her well, and it really came out well. And here is my hidden pocket on the pillowcase, and since it is hidden and I have made this pocket, we could sew them anything we want, on skirt, on pants, on anything. So thank you guys for watching.